Begins in earnest on Road to the Olympic Games. Hi, everybody. Welcome inside the studio. Nice and warm in here. Welcome to the show. Scott Russell along with Andi Petrillo, and I don't know about you, but I loved reliving a little bit of that Lake Louise magic. I remember a few years back you were there. It was so cold, your hair froze.
Minus 30, phone cracked, yeah, just breathing, turned my hair into icicles. So yes, very happy to be in studio today to watch this ski season kick off right here on Road to the Olympic Games. But you know, outdoor winter sport, Mother Nature is always going to make her presence felt, and it has affected the events we're bringing you today. In fact, the men's GS, originally supposed to be in Val d'Isère, France. Lack of snow has moved it to Italy. But on the women's sports studios, you continue to watch Road to the Olympic Games. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Andi Petrillo. That's right, we're getting set for moguls, but for the first time since 2010, we are not going to see the king compete, at least for the next 4 to 6 weeks. That's right, the Canadian Mikael Kingsbury suffered a crash during training earlier this week, and he also suffered fractures to his vertebrae. The good news, no nerve damage, but he still will be out anywhere up to 1 month to almost 2 months. Now here is Kingsbury himself going into a little bit more detail in what led to the injury.
Today, for the 24th edition of the World Half Marathon Championship, the best runners on the planet will go the distance.
Originally scheduled for March due to COVID-19, we are bringing you the action here in October. We are at the corner of Front and John in Toronto, Ontario. Let's welcome you inside our CBC Sports Studios as you are watching Road to the Olympic Games. Hello, everyone. We're your hosts, Andi Petrillo, Scott Russell, hosting a show together for the first time in 7 months. But don't worry, the theme song for today is The Police Don't Stand So Close to Me, Ooh.
Yeah, not only are we going to stay our distance, we're going to go the distance today. The World Half Marathon Championships in Poland, the only major athletics world championships to occur in 2020 because of COVID-19. Big championships, 300 runners from 62 countries, but some major countries are not going. The United States, Japan, and yes, Canada.
Yeah, very disappointing for the Canadians as well. Athletes set to arrive on Wednesday. Canada pulling out on Tuesday after hearing of a spike in cases, COVID-19 cases in Poland. And pretty devastating as well for Canadian Rachel Cliff, former Canadian record holder in both the half and full marathon. Scott, you had a chance to catch up with her after the news of Canada not going. This is what she had to say.
Rachel and the other 4 runners pretty disappointed for Canada. She told me she was actually packing when she got the word from Dr. Patty McCluskey, the Chief Medical Officer for Athletics Canada, that Poland was a no-go. She's going to be at the Olympics, however. She has yet to decide whether she'll run the 10,000 or